Okay, we got Seven of Pentacles. This Seven of Pentacles is, in my deck, is like watching something. You know, but this is all about, you know, investments, building, what you invest in your time, your money, your energy in, you know, watching, waiting on investments to come in that you have, you know, planned. So it's like somebody was watching you and they could have did something to you and they were waiting for it to, you know, kick in. And they were trying to see when it was going to start working. So it could have been spell work that they had did, and could have been sex magic, could have been some type of lustful energy. And they were watching you to see if it will work, or, you know, when will it work. And as they were watching you, they seen something that, you know, they didn't expect to see. And it kind of had them stuck watching. And they didn't expect to see whatever they had done seen. And it's like they seen something and they didn't say anything about it. Yeah, Eight of Swords on the bottom of the deck. They were stuck in their head as they were watching and they seen this. And Three of Swords is here. They were at the Three of Swords, heartbroken, stressed out and depressed. They could have seen you go through some type of depression and they know about it. And they've been in their head at the Eight of Swords in a self-made prison. Like keeping their self stuck. Instead of saying something about it, they just kept it to their self and they're staying depressed. They're heartbroken over whatever trauma they seen. They could have seen you go through trauma or someone else around you. And they were watching. So this person was watching you, you know. And, you know, I don't know if they were attracted to you. I guess we'll see. Your Ace of Cups is here. This could have been somebody that was in love with you. Ace of Cups. And they were watching you. And whatever they seen, they didn't expect to see it. And they kind of got stuck. And they were at the Three of Swords, depressed and heartbroken. They possibly didn't want you to know that they were watching or anyone else. So it's like they kept it to their self. And that's what's been keeping them stuck. This person could have, you know, as they kept that to their self, they seen something, someone go through something that was injustice. And it's like they're being, you know, constantly dealing with this Eight of Swords, whether they're going to physical jail or spiritual jail, like back to back. And they don't understand this because they didn't make things right for what they seen. They just sat back and they didn't want people to know that they seen it. They didn't want people to know that they watched. But it was a reason why they were watching, and they don't get that. So they would be able to, you know, report it. But they've been, you know, stuck at this Eight of Swords, a self-made prison in their head, and depressed because they seen something and they didn't say anything about it. Yeah, the Hermit card is here. They didn't say anything about it. They wanted this person out of the picture. This could have been somebody that you were in a relationship with. And they seen this person do something that was, you know, it wasn't good. It wasn't okay. Whether they did it to a child or they did it to you. Could have been both. And they seen it. And they were praying for this person to just leave. This person could have left and they thought that, you know, they could have thought that, you know, once this person left that the situation would be dead and, you know, it would be over with. But trauma was caused. Heartache was caused. Three of Swords is here. Depression was caused. And this person did not say anything about it. They kind of just ghosted the situation. They were so depressed and they were stuck in their head they couldn't face you. This could be somebody you know or somebody you don't know. They could not face you though. And they've been holding on to that. Because they didn't possibly want anyone to know that they were watching you. And they seen something that was not, you know, okay. Yeah, Ten of Swords is here. They seen betrayal, backstab. As I said, it could have been, you know, child molestation, child rape. You know, they seen this and they didn't say anything about it. As they kept that in them, it's like they ended up getting wrapped up in some type of situation in the justice system. It's because they sat back and didn't, you know, They kept whatever it is, like this person's burdens, this person's betrayal, in their head to keep them stuck in this self-made prison instead of releasing it. You know, because there was a reason why they were led to watch it. So they could report it. This person could have reported it anonymous. You know, they could have felt like they didn't want to report. They could have reported it anonymous. It's different ways that you can report a person. And this person didn't do anything about it. And this person couldn't trust nobody else to report it because they didn't want them to know that they were watching. So that's why that person was led to watch, because they were the one who was supposed to do something about it. And they didn't do anything. Yeah, Six of Pentacles is here. Equal give and take. Whatever you do, come back on you tenfold. Balance is here. So it's like, as this person did not say anything about it, it just came back on them. And they don't understand how God works. Especially when it comes to kids. You know, that's unforgiving. God don't, you know, play when it comes to kids. And it's like this person had them brought the wrath of God onto them and, you know, that person that they were covering up their betrayal because they didn't say anything about it. They brought the wrath of Ra on them. Yeah, Six of Wands is here. This person is someone that, you know, they possibly wanted to be seen in certain lights that was not their own. That they wanted to. They could have thought if they would have said something, then that they wouldn't be respected. With the Six of Wands, this is all about having respect, recognition, being held in high honor. But it's like they thought that that would, you know, I don't know, like take respect off of them. Something like that. You know, some people think if they tell something, they're labeled a snitch. But this is something that happened to a child. Everybody is different, though. But me personally, I wouldn't care who child it was. I'm turning them in. And I don't care. So whoever this person is, they were worried about how they would be seen. And they didn't care. So they ended up, as they were covering this person's secrets, they ended up being stuck to that person's bad karma. Yeah, and that's the truth. King of Swords is here. This person knows the truth about something that this person did. You could have spoke the truth, or somebody else spoke the truth about this to someone in the justice system. It came out anyway. Even after this person tried to hide it, it still came out. And that person still didn't try to, you know, go and do anything about it. And they ended up being stuck in some type of way in the justice system. This person could have wanted you stuck too. They could have wanted you binded to them in some type of way. And as they wanted you binded to them in some type of way, they ended up at this Eight of Swords getting caught up in some type of case. They wanted you to be binded to them, only wanting them, only chasing them down, or only, you know, thinking about them. Now the justice system is on them and chasing them down. They got caught up. And this person is not mindful of how energy works. And when you playing with stuff you know nothing about. So this person is somebody that was watching you. And they, you know, were trying to bind you to them in some type of way. Eight of Swords. But they seen something that also had them stuck. And they could have been heartbroken and they, you know, they didn't know how to tell you and stuff like that. They could have went to the police. They didn't have to come to you. It still got out in some type of way with this King of Swords being here to a detective or an investigator. So it like opened up a whole case. And this person possibly didn't know. Yeah, Three of Pentacles is here. This person was watching behind the scenes. They knew. Yeah, some type of way this person was watching. They could have been watching with other people or working with other people behind the scenes. Or maybe they were watching and they didn't want people to know. They didn't know that other people were watching them behind the scenes. Three of Pentacles. This could be this investigator that was watching behind the scenes. This person is in a hangman position. They're getting ready. They're stuck in some type of situation after seeing this and not saying anything. And this is something that happened with a child. It could have been your child. They didn't want you to know that they were watching you. They didn't want other people to know that they were attracted to you. You couldn't look a certain way. And you weren't their normal type. So that they presented themselves off as their type in front of other people. And they didn't want other people to know that they were attracted to you. They didn't even want people to know that they were watching you, in love with you. And they seen this go down and they didn't say anything. They seen the betrayal go down. 10 of Swords is here. With this three of cups on the bottom of the deck, and I just seen 6 of cups. They seen this in the past. This could have been a friend of yours as well with this 3 of cups, or a friend of that person's that did this. And they possibly, was stuck when they seen this because they didn't know this person did stuff like that to kids. This person was somebody that was a narcissist. They want to be seen in certain lights that was not their own. And they presented themselves in the community a certain way, but behind closed doors, they were a child molester. They betrayed, somebody and betrayed their child. And they didn't care. Whoever this person is, they seen it, but they didn't want other people to know they seen it. If other people would, if they would have went to other people and people would have been wondering, like, why are you watching this? Asking stupid questions that they shouldn't even be worried about. That's why this person was meant to see it, but take it straight to the police and not involve nobody else because they were led to watch. They possibly didn't know why they were led to watch, as their ancestors probably led them to watch. But they never turned it in. They never said anything about it, and it still came out. This kid came out. This could have happened when they were younger. As they got older, they reported it to the police. And it came out. And this person was sitting back at the 3 of Swords, heart broke when it came out because they knew about it. And they didn't say nothing. They could have thought that, 7 of Wands is here. It backfired. Something backfired on them, so they could have got caught up in a situation like that, like a child molestation case. So something backfired on them. They seen something go down with a child. And it's like, when this equal give and take popped out 6 of Pentacles, it happened to them too. So whatever they had got caught up in, it could be about a child. It came back on them. Like it backfired. 7 of Wands. This is sad. Yeah, these are events that took place in the past. 6 of Cups is here. And it have to do with a child. Page of Cups. And this could have had this child depressed, heartbroken, going through a lot of stuff. And this person just sit back and watch 7 of Pentacles popped out. And sat back at the 2 of Swords as if they didn't know nothing. It just came back on them. Equal give and take. So some child went and reported that they did something to them. This could have been somebody that liked children as well. And they had a wish fulfillment watching. And it's like it came back on them as they sat back and they didn't say nothing. They ended up going, they're stuck in a situation going down for child molestation. And this person is not even, going down for anything because this person didn't turn them in. It's like someone else turned them in and they were under investigation from that. And just so happened something totally different got this person under investigation. It backfired. Like the same situation. I'm hearing it's possibly, it could be true or it's possibly not true about what backfired onto them. And it's like they seen something that really happened to a child that had them depressed, heartbroken. This child could have been 8 years old with this 8 of Swords here. And they were going through depression. Could have been feeling like they weren't loved as this happened to them. And you didn't know, but somebody else that was watching you that played some type of love spell or lust magic on you, seen this. And they didn't want people to know that they were watching you. They didn't want you to know that they were watching you. They just kept it to themselves. And it's like your child came out years later with this and you were, shocked. But somebody else seen it when it first happened and they didn't say nothing. Yeah, high priestess is here. It was hidden. They kept it hidden. And this 501, this is like child rape. This child was raped and it was hidden. This person didn't say anything. Yeah, 4 cups, and then judgment is here. They're sitting back unhappy about whatever they seen, and they didn't say nothing because they're receiving karma. They hid and covered up that person's secrets. And they're sitting back receiving karma, judgment for that. They have to learn how God works. If you see something, you know it's not okay, you're supposed to report it. Because you have that heavy on your heart. Even if it didn't happen to you, or, you know, somebody that you didn't know, you can see somebody on the street and see them going through something. And normally, you know, a good Samaritan will call 911. But some people just keep riding past and they don't say nothing. And they're constantly talking about it everywhere they go. And they don't know that's guilt that's on their heart for not doing the right thing and saying something to help that person. Because if they have to put themselves in their shoes. If that happened to them, they would want someone to help them. But people don't think like that. Some people just are heartless and careless, and they don't care. They have to go through this bad, you know, this karma, and feel rejected in life and be unhappy about what they did so they won't do it again. As people just, you know, roam around this world and they don't think God is real. They don't think stuff come back on them. They're just in this mind state of being lost. Just lost souls. And people don't care. I'm not saying everyone is like that because everyone isn't. But we have people that are out here that are like that. And they just don't care. If it don't have nothing to do with them, it's not them, they don't care. And that's just not okay. It's not. Yeah, Knight of Cups is here. And then Queen of Cups. Yeah, you're someone that's like, you know, very loving and caring to your kids. You're a loving, caring mother. You take care of your kids. And that's how this person's seeing you. This person wanted to, you know, connect with you. But they didn't do it in the correct way. They placed some type of lust spell or sex magic on you. And they were watching you to see if it would work. And it's like it did not work. It backfired on this person, had them obsessively watching you. And they didn't want anyone to know. And whatever they had done seen, they didn't even say nothing about or didn't want people to know that. Because they didn't want people to know they were watching you. This is just childish and sad. This person is dealing with stuff that they hadn't healed. And they're just sitting back going through karma as an adult. Yeah, 2 of Cups in a reverse. This was someone that you were in a relationship with that was a karmic relationship. This is someone that was, you know, a karmic soulmate. And they did something to your child and someone seen it. And you didn't know why your child was acting a certain way. And it's like somebody seen it, they were attracted to you. It could have been a friend of that person's. And you didn't know this person was secretly watching you. They didn't want other people to know they were attracted to you. Because you were a friend of, they were a friend of your ex or something like that. Or somebody that was a karmic soulmate to you. So they, you know, wanted to be, they didn't want to feel like that they were being disrespectful or wanted people to know that they were interested in you and in love with you. So they just set back a blind eye to the situation and kept it hidden. They're receiving that karma right now because they weren't listening to their intuition. Yeah, the devil is here. Whoever this person is with somebody, this 2 of Cups in a reverse and the devil, this is confirmation that was a karmic soulmate that you were with. Somebody that was very toxic. They had different obsessions. This person is a child molester. And they had different, you know, obsessions, addictions, and drug habits. They were binded to a lot of bad karmic debt. This person was bound to toxicity. And they wanted to keep it hidden what they did in the dark. This is all about secrets as well. The devil. Obsessions. This person did something in secret. And they're sitting back receiving karma, and also that person that was watching you in love with you. And they didn't say anything. This was a child that went through this. They were led to watch for a reason, and they don't get that. And this person could have sat back and thought it was because this person was, on drugs or had different obsessions. This person was a grown person that needed to be punished for what they did. As they kept thinking that they would get away with it, that's what kept them obsessed with it. And you didn't even know it was going on. If you knew, as this Queen of Cups, you would have turned this person in. This person wouldn't have got away with what they got away with, and they still didn't. It just so happened to be years later that your child came out instead of that person that seen it firsthand and had proof. Video footage. Yeah, 9 of Swords is here. It's like it left this child at a mental prison in their head. Not understanding, being confused. Unhappy, about stuff that they didn't understand. And they didn't even know how to come out and say anything about it. But just so happened they came out and said something about it later on. You could have cut this person off out of your life. And next thing you know, your child reported it. And this was something that shocked you. You were in disbelief because you had 7 of Pentacles and you had invested a lot of time, money, energy with this person. And that was the last thing that you would, expected to come out. But somebody else knew. And they didn't say nothing. Yeah, the Death card is here. You put an end to this situation. You put an end to this situation. And, yeah, it's just too much I'm hearing right now. You put an end to this situation. And whoever this person is that was in love with you, they wanted this person off this earth. But it's like, instead of doing it in the right way, they didn't do it that way. Somehow you just put this person out and they were, gone. They weren't even around anymore. Yeah, Queen of Swords is here. You're someone that's very smart, Somebody spoke the truth about this person as soon as you put this person out of your life and put an end to the situation. The child came out, Queen of Swords, and spoke the truth. And this person possibly would thought once you put a death to the situation, it wouldn't go on no more. But this person still needed to pay for what they did to this child. Especially if this person was watching and they had proof. That's haunting this person. They're sitting back going through karma for just seeing it and not saying nothing. And they don't get that. Yeah, King of Pentacles is here. They're sitting back going through karma for seeing that and they didn't say nothing. This is someone that's like a father figure or like a boss type of energy, a husband, somebody that works hard, somebody that's very dominant. And it's like you didn't know about it. But whoever this person is, they knew about it. So it's like if this person would have came out and gave proof, that person wouldn't know where it would have came from. They would have just looked at it as being their karma. And that was how it was supposed to go. This person was supposed to be turned in with proof. That's why this person was led to watch. And this person would have immediately know these are the consequences that they have to face for what they did and what they thought was going to keep hidden. Here lies the proof. Yeah, because this person was watching. Page of Swords. Whoever this person is somebody that, you know, they could have possibly, you know, have kids with this King of Pentacles. They could have thought that this person was a father figure or something. And this person was traumatizing this child, confusing this child. This person was somebody that you were in a relationship with that had been around, you know, been around this child since they were probably younger. And they looked at this child, this person as a father, but this person didn't treat this child like no child, you know, that they were their father. And this child was mixed up thinking that that was the way to go. And this person didn't say nothing. Yeah, tower. This child went through some type of tower destruction, crisis, and nothing was done. This person didn't say anything. Yeah, Knight of Swords is here. Knight of Swords is here. This Knight of Swords is like being in anger. And it's like, this person could have ran around and gossiped about, you know, other people or gossiped about you. But they didn't open their mouth and speak the truth about what really was going on. This person got mad at you about something. This person could have gotten mad after you ghosted that person or cut that person off and you were dealing with whatever trauma that you had to went through for investing so much time, money, energy in this dead end situation that was toxic. This person was a karmic soulmate. This person could have thought that you would start chasing them down. And they got mad in some type of way. And they spreaded some type of lies on you. They didn't give a damn what you had done went through or what you were healing from this relationship that you hadn't been in. This what you hadn't invested in. With this person that was a karmic soulmate. And they were expecting for you to just jump out of that and run, you know, to them. Because they were in love with you. You could have had love for this person as well. But you were getting your house in order. Getting your life in order. And this person did not get that. Yeah, Four of Pentacles is here and then Nine of Wands is here. You were at the Four of Pentacles being stingy with time, money, and energy. Being mindful of what you give your time, your money, and your energy to. You were in this state of being paranoid. You didn't trust nobody. At all. After going through, you know, it's like when you be in a relationship with a person for so long and you think that you can trust that person, you would least expect. After, you know, they do stuff and you're just like, it's enough is enough. They've already did a lot of stuff that was very toxic that you know you were not going to put up with anymore. And it'd be hard for you to just go and jump into another relationship. That's just me personally. I never do that. But I've seen people do that. They get out of a relationship and they jump into the next and they don't give themselves time to be at this Four of Pentacles. To cleanse. To be stingy with their energy. And being mindful and paying attention what they give their time, their money, and their energy to. Especially going through this Nine of Wands. A never-ending cycle, being battered and bruised. Over and over again. You have to give your time self to heal. This person didn't get that. They expected you to just jump around and chase them. After they had them play some type of lust energy on you. This is somebody that was lost. And they were only thinking about their self, very selfish. And it's just like, this child feel, you know, they don't trust nobody now. They're at this Nine of Wands, feeling wounded, left alone, abandoned, and battered and bruised. Feel like don't nobody care. And it's like nothing was done about it. This person have the proof and the receipts and they didn't say nothing. Yeah. It's just too much. Seven of Cups, and then the Magician is here. It's like that this person was confused. They thought they were manifesting you in some type of way. They could have been doing separation spells to try to get you away from this person. Because they seen this person had done did something, you know, betrayed you, backstabbed you. This person that had love for you. They were playing with spell work. And they thought that they were doing, you know, that magic, using magic would get you to them in some type of way. And they're under judgment for whatever they were doing. They didn't. This magic that they were playing with, it only had them confused. 7 of Cups and then the Magician here. The Magician is here. It only had them confused because they have to realize they shouldn't have to pick up magic and place a spell over a person to be attracted to them. This person was, you know, in a low vibrational energy where they didn't feel good about themselves. They didn't feel like they were enough for you. They were insecure about something. They wanted to keep stuff hidden about their life that they didn't want you to know. So this person didn't want to open up to you, but they wanted you to be this Queen of Cups, Knight of Cups, and expressing, you know, yourself to them, pouring out love to them. But they didn't want, you know, they didn't expect to do the same for you. Yeah, King of Cups is here. They wanted to keep this hidden, the Moon card and King of Cups, that they were in love. They didn't want people to know. And it's like, as they kept all of that hidden and this child went through trauma, experiencing heartache, heartbreak, feeling abandoned, feeling left alone, feeling like, you know, they can't trust anyone, they only slowed themselves down. Knight of Pentacles, because they knew. Yeah, and they're sitting back at the 5 of Cups in regret, embarrassed, ashamed. Don't even want to be around people. They can't even face the world. Because they didn't want people to know that they were watching you. And it was a reason why they were watching you. They're not looking at that. They're not getting that. They thought they would sit back and play with magic to separate you and this person. And they thought it had done worked. But it's like once you separated yourself from this person, you were healing from what you had done went through with this person. Just so happened after you separated yourself, more stuff came out that you didn't even know. That this person that was watching you already knew. And way before this came out, this person hadn't got mad because once you left that person, you didn't jump and chase after them. Or this spell that they placed over you, it didn't work. They got mad, spreading lies, rumors, and gossip on you. For no apparent reason. And it's like, as that person spreading lies, gossip, and slander was mad because you would not chase them down, a lot of other stuff that was hidden started coming out that you didn't even know about your child. And you having to sit back and deal with all that on top of all of these lies and gossip and slander and drama this person had placed in your life. All because you would not chase them down. Yeah, 5 of Swords is in the reverse. It's like this person couldn't have you under mind control. 5 of Swords is here. They couldn't get inside your head. They couldn't manipulate you. And they were pissed off about, they could have did this on a lot of other people to get them to chase them down. It was like with you, they couldn't do that. And they got mad. They weren't looking at the stuff that you were trying to heal. Trying to heal the stuff that was already, you know, taking place. Trying to take care of your kids after going through this separation with a person that was not even helping you. It's like you're this King of Pentacles. Someone that stood up and worked hard. You wore the pants in your relationship. Yeah, as this person stepped back, a King of Wands in the reverse. Playing with spell work over you. Whoever this person is that you were in a relationship with. And this person could have sat back and watched this person do that to you as well. And they thought that that was how they would be able to manifest you. You had invested a lot of time with this person. They could have thought that's why y'all were, you know, together for so long. And they wanted to manifest you to be with them. They seen this person, you know, King of Wands in reverse, placing stuff in your food, could have been placing stuff in your kids' food. And they sat back and did it. In some type of way. This could have been a friend of that person's. And you didn't think nothing of it. And you were attracted to this person. And this person has secretly seen this person place something in your food. Or in your drink. They didn't say anything